everyone, Hazy here, reminding you that your meaning in life is to like the video and your purpose is to subscribe. Also, be sure to join my Discord and my Patreon. Love you all. Hi, it's so nice to finally meet you. Oh boy, I didn't think I'd be this nervous, but now that I'm here, I just, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. I've been waiting to meet you for so long, and now you're finally here in front of me. You're right here. I could reach out and touch you. You're that close, but I won't yet. It's not time. I want to do this right. Well, I say I've been waiting for so long. It's only been about a week, but it feels like it's been an eternity to me. I didn't want to wait for the whole week, but I had to make sure all the preparations and that stuff took about a week to set up. There was no way to shorten it, paperwork and all. You know how fast the government moves. And in that whole week, all I could think about was you. I almost dropped everything I was doing and came here right away. But not being ready when I got here would not only have risked legal issues, it would have lessened the experience for you, and I didn't want that to happen. I mean, you paid good money for this. Money. Why bring that into it? I mean, I know this is technically a business transaction, but that's not really what it's all about, right? It's certainly not why I signed on with the company. Talking about money makes it sound so cheap and trivial when this is really about fate, destiny, the perfect alignment of the stars, and true love. It's all so magical, isn't it? The perfect timing and placement of every single element that had to happen to get you and I to this exact spot where I'm standing right here in front of you right now. Do you find that to be as beautiful as I do? It's such a romantic story that we'll be telling our children one day. Yes, dear, our children. I know I'm jumping ahead, but your bio did mention that you were looking forward to having children one day. Yes, your bio. You submitted it when you requested me. Well, not me specifically, when you contacted the company. What? What do you mean by that? Of course you did. I have all your information right. Oh, for crying out loud, what was I thinking? You don't know who I am. I haven't introduced myself yet, have I? I guess I was just so excited that I blurted out everything but that. My rambling on and on must have looked so silly to you. I'm so sorry, dear. I'm Hazy. That's right, Hazy. Well, that's not my real name, of course. It's the pseudonym you were sent in the confirmation email. All part of the mystery, adventure, and sport of the thing. It makes it so much more romantic and fun if you don't really know who I am yet. Am I right? We used to not even use aliases and would just sneak into your house at night to do this, but we got into some trouble with a couple of clients trying to give themselves to the wrong girl by mistake. Now, legally, we have to introduce ourselves before we begin. I'm really sorry if this reduces the experience for you. I know you ordered the full experience, but, well, the law is the law. That's right, ordered. As explained in the confirmation email sent after you set everything up and signed all the contracts electronically, I work for Yandere Brides. I'm Hazy, your mail order Yandere. There's no mistake. The paperwork is all in order. I've got your identification right here. That's your picture. And see there? Isn't that your name and address? You see? It's you. I'm at the correct address. I've got the right guy. I've got the perfect guy. So sweet and adorable and caring and loving. I'm gonna make you so happy. And you're gonna make me the happiest guy on earth. What? You never ordered anything? How could that be? The process was very thorough. Due diligence was performed on every... Oh, wait a second. I get it. I'm here now. I've introduced myself. You're just getting into character. We're gonna do this thing properly. You want the full Yandere experience. How silly of me. Right. You never ordered anything. You don't know what's going on. I'm just some random crazy stalker that's fallen head over heels in love with you, that's gonna kidnap you and take you with me to be my preciously adored sweetie for the rest of their days. And you had no idea I was coming. Wink, wink. Oh no, whatever shall I do? I've been locked out. If only I had a key. Hi there, sweetie. Miss me? Of course I have a key. I told you I'd spend the entire week preparing for this. In this bag, I don't just have the necessary paperwork. I've got everything I need to make you mine, including several... Wait, I probably shouldn't tell you that just yet. Oh well, you'll find out in a minute what I've got here. Trying to activate your home security alarm? No, dear. You didn't really think that your alarm system would still be active, did you? Seriously, disabling your security is standard procedure, and it was one of the first things that I did. Oh, wait, I'm so sorry. You have to go through the motions of pretending to try and stop me. Ugh, forgive me. This is my first and only time I'm ever able to do this. I mean, there were a few practice runs in the simulation, but nothing can really prepare you for actually coming face to face with the love of your life. Anyway, go ahead and keep trying to stop me. I don't want to ruin this for you. Trying to call the police? Well, this tiny little gadget in my hand is a personal short-range EMP device, and when I press this button, every electronic device in your house will shut down, including your phone. This is fun. What's next? Ooh, physical violence. You want to attack me? Goody. I get to touch you now. Weren't expecting that from someone as petite as me, were you? Didn't think I could block your punch and twist your arm behind your back like that. Now, sweetie, don't struggle. I know that it hurts, but it'll take just a second for me to get the cuffs on. There, your hands are cuffed behind you, and you can stand again. Aw, seeing you with your arms behind your back in front of me, I just have to... Sorry, I know I should wait until later before I initiate romantic contact, but I just couldn't keep myself from hugging you right then and there. And sorry I had to hurt you, honey, but you're the one that decided to try and attack me. I figured you'd take the pleading to let you go option, so I could just chloroform you while you were kneeling. Most of our clients take that route. It's the most painless. I guess you wanted some sort of action-adventure added to this narrative. Or maybe you just like it a little rough, eh? Oh yes, martial arts training is required at the academy. Yes, at the academy. You can't become a licensed yandere without graduating. Personally, I think it feels like a cash grab on part of the agency, a way to make us give them a little more money. All you really need to be an effective yandere is an overwhelming obsessive love for your client. But it is a federal requirement in order to keep the cops off my back. If I wasn't licensed, I couldn't legally accept your contract, and I could be arrested for loving you. Can you believe it? And I would go through a lot for the sake of love. And I can't say that I didn't learn a few things to aid me in my quest for you. And I gotta tell you, dear, when your application for a mail order yandere first arrived and I saw your picture, I knew that the years of training and all of the money spent was well worth it. I'd found my true love. After graduation, we're all given access to the database of clients. I spent weeks pursuing every single application, and I couldn't find a single one that grabbed me. I was beginning to think that I was just a Yandere wannabe, but after seeing your glorious picture, I knew I had found the one. I had finally discovered the perfect person for me. Of course, your picture, your bio, everything about you. Once you apply, you go into the available database for all the people to select. And as soon as I saw you, I fell for you hard. It was love at first sight. I knew I had to have you. And I fought to make you mine. Literally. Another guy wanted you too. According to company policy, we had to spar to decide who got you. And I won, of course. That's what I said. I literally fought for you. I cheated, of course. My supervisor advised me later that cheating was definitely something they were looking for in choosing the right yandere. Didn't want someone who wouldn't go all in and do whatever it took. No, it wasn't to the death. It would have been, but the referees were too fast to allow that. I put him in a chokehold and knocked him unconscious. They pulled me off of him before I could do more. According to company policy, they locked him up so he couldn't go after you or try to stop me from taking you, and began to try to convince his way to take another applicant. But it is possible that he'll lie about finding someone else just to get out so he can come after you instead. I'm taking you off grid and just going into hiding to be safe. And the sooner we do that, the better. Who knows if he's already talked his way out of that cage? If that's the case, he could already be on his way here. Now, I can chloroform you, inject you, or I can use this little gun-like thing to hit you with a gas that will make you a little woozy. It won't completely knock you out, but it will essentially keep you from fighting me as I tie you up and gag you in preparation for the trip. Gonna try to rush and kick me, are you? Guess it is then. Kinda trippy, isn't it? In one of the classes, we all had to have each different sedative applied to us so we knew how it felt when we used it on you. This one made me giggly. I think you'll like it. I have to say, sweetie, I love how scared you look. You're really good at this. You were very well prepared for my arrival. Are you a method actor? Your bio didn't mention any acting history. Afraid for what I'm gonna do to you looks so much cuter on you. But now you can just relax as I tie you up. You don't have to for my sake, though. Like I said, you look so adorable as a frightened little puppy. If you want to keep it up, then I'll do my best to calm you down and soothe your fears. I was looking forward to that part anyway. I've heard stories about some people who'll just sit there and let themselves be taken. Real submissive types. That's nice and all. I mean, the point of all of this is to make you mine and to take you home with me forever, but I don't know. The hunt, the thrill, that's all taken away if you just go along with it. I was hoping you'd make this more fun for me, and you have. I love you so much for that, honey. You're really putting your heart into this. But then again, I would have loved you even if you tried to resist. I just love you. Still, it would have been nice if you'd never signed a contract or applied with our company and I just stumbled across you by accident. I can't help but to feel that since you're going along with this and it was a done deal before it began, that it's not truly yandere. The passion, the fire, the holding you in my basement and loving you with everything I've got in order to convince you that you're the one I've been dreaming of your whole life. That feels kind of stolen from both of us with governmentally sanctioned proceedings, doesn't it? Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not complaining. You're here with me now, and you always will be. That's what it's really all about. And there. Your arms and wrists are tied. Let me take these cuffs off and tie your upper legs, but I think I'll wait to tie your lower legs until I can get you in the van. I'll just cuff them once you're in. That's quicker. No, what am I saying? Tying you is so much more intimate. only the best for you. Being able to walk you to my van is another reason I'm glad you chose this aggressive route. Chloroforming you or knocking you out cold in any other way would have meant I'd have to drag you into the van, and I might have accidentally hurt you if I had to do that. Honey, I know you're enjoying the role play, and I know what I just said about wishing it were real and you hadn't signed a contract and all, but you don't have to say that you didn't order me anymore. I know you did. Look, here's the contract, here's the signature, and here's the payment information. You deposited the funds from this account right here. Yeah, I know that Maddie Leno isn't your real name, and that isn't your real bank account. A lot of people that use our service provide us with phony names and alternate accounts. Wait, you're being serious? Whoa. Let's back up for a minute here. Are you really genuinely telling me that you never did apply to Yandere Bride or fill out an application or, well, any of this? Well, then who did? The information was very thorough. Who paid us for this? A rival? You mean to tell me that somebody working in your company set this all up to get you out of the way? Was somebody else trying to get the promotion going to you or something along those lines? You're kidding. A competitor? She owns a competing company and wants your company to go under? Yeah, I suppose a private detective could have got all this information, but she couldn't get access to your banking information, so she just paid with her own. So she gave us, and you didn't. You really thought this whole time you haven't been acting? You legitimately didn't place an order for me and she set this up just to get you out of the way? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm a real yandere. This isn't staged. You didn't order this. This is the real thing. I'm really taking you. Yay. Oh, my darling. You have no idea how happy this makes me. I mean, like I said, I was already going to take you and we were going to be together forever, but I felt like I was missing out on the real kidnapping and wooing experience. Like I said, when it's pre-ordered, it just kind of loses something. But you didn't know I was coming. We get the whole package. Oh, baby, you're gonna be so in love with me. I'm gonna devote everything I have to making you realize how wonderful this is for you. Of course, this doesn't change anything. Well, except to make it even more real, like I just said, I'm absolutely still taking you. Honey, just listen to me. You don't sign up to work for a place called Yandere Brides if you're 100% stable. I fell in love with you from the moment I saw you, and every single thing that I read about you just made me love you even more. You're driven, yet gentle. You love to paint, but you don't think you're very good at it. You love, and I mean love, horses, but you've never actually been on one. You think walking on the beach hand in hand and then cuddling up by a fire while it softly rains outside is the perfect date. You're a fantastic swimmer and even competed in college. You can move only one eyebrow like Spot can. Like, go ahead, do it for me right now. Come on, please. It's so cute. Just do it one time, please. You did it. You did it for me. I love it. I love you. What else? You're a hopeless romantic. You believe that there's one person out there for everybody. You've simply been too busy and focused on work to find yours, but you believe that it'll be truly magical once they appear. And, well, darling, does this feel magical to you? It certainly does for me. You dream of one day seeing the world once you can relax and enjoy it instead of constantly worrying about running your business. Well, it will be a bit before I can trust you out in public, but I can tell you that you won't have to worry about how your business is doing anymore. I think you're probably going to be able to see the world a lot sooner than you originally expected. Or maybe not. I might just want to keep you safely locked away for the rest of your life. What do you think? Are you going to be good for me? What am I saying? You're going to be very good for me. You're going to be my best good boy. And I'm going to be your lovely honey bun. Does that not sound right? Well, whatever. You'll have plenty of time to ponder your pet name for me, but I'm sure I'll love whatever you come up with. Now, come on, let's get you up. My van is just parked outside. I know you're still woozy, but I've got you. You won't fall. I'll make sure of it. Oh, but first, here. I've got a perfectly sized gag that'll fit your mouth comfortably, yet keep you completely silent for the entire trip. Wouldn't want you alerting the authorities now that I know that your contact was forged. That could be bad. Oh my gosh, the thrill of really taking you is greater than I could have imagined. Darling, we're gonna be so perfect for each other. You wait and just see. I can't wait to show you what I've got prepared. I'm gonna make you the happiest husband the world has ever seen. Yes, husband. The company I work for was called Yandere Brides for a reason. Part of the paperwork I just showed you was a legal marriage certificate. Yes, I just said that, and I'm aware now that you didn't really sign it. But now I have the opportunity to convince you to claim one day that you did. Come with me. The first moments of the greatest time of your life start right now.